guys, just hearing you, it's very evident you've been doing this for many, many years. And I'm sure during the time that you've been involved in counseling, social work, your pastoral work, you've seen Christian and biblical counseling go through many phases. And I'm curious tonight to know, as you survey the landscape of both Christian and biblical counseling, as it exists at this time, what are the issues right now that tend to most concern you about what you're seeing in either of those fields?
You know, let me start. I won't go into a list of issues initially, but let me pick up on a comment Bob made about regretting the counseling wars. And I think I would say that a little bit differently, that rancor is always to be regretted. Polemicism is always to be regretted. But I do think that there were issues that are substantial, that were there back in the 80s, and there are substantial issues to this day. And you know, I think about I will list one issue that has been an abiding question all through both the wars, as you say, but also it is a burning question about what counseling is, and it's the question of what motivates the human heart. What is the nature of human motivation? And I have always thought that the scriptures have a very unique view of the human heart. The human heart is active, and it is active vis-a-vis God. So every human being is a worshiper, a lover, a refuge taker, a believer, an obeyer, sets their hope. And typically, the secular psychologists, as they have often influenced Christian counseling more broadly, they teach a model that is essentially a passive heart, a heart that its needs weren't met, typically needs for self-esteem or love or for a meaningful life and achievement and that sort of thing. And I do think that, you know, again, while the bad attitudes are always they're wrong, they're sinful. But there are issues at stake and probably as we talk, there's a number of them that in the wider Christian counseling world are very significant, defining. They're watershed issues about where will the church go, about its understanding of counseling, its understanding of people, change process, goal of counseling, definitions of what's wrong with people, and so forth.